Hello, good morning. It's Thursday the 15th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So it's funny how things work out in the end, isn't it? Inflation has hardly been an issue for about a generation, but it looks like the G7, all the G7, will face rising unemployment and all the monetary support when coupled with the historically low interest rates it's expected to see inflation rise. So it's understandable that the market wants a little bit more reassurance than keep calm and carry on from the central banks. They're not exactly match fit for dealing with inflation, are they? Added to that, the UK also has the Brexit issues lingering in the background. COVID, of course, served as a rather large distraction to all that, but a lot of the issues could still come back to bite. Remember how trade basically collapsed in January due to all the confusion about the new documentation. Well, business has begun to recover. That was evidenced by a 0.4% GDP growth in February, but we are not out of the woods yet, that's for sure. And all this is reflected in the currency markets, where sterling is in a bit of a state of flux right now. Support comes from the logical belief that the vaccination programme will give the UK a head start over other recovering economies, but looming concerns over unemployment and the uncertainty of any infection impact as the economy reopens, that's currently tempering any further advance for sterling. Yesterday we posted gains against the dollar though. We saw a high of about 138.10 and we kick off this morning around 137.85. Powell's been on. No great surprise to hear him speaking about inflation again. He's still trying to reassure the market that they've got this all under control. He confirmed that the support will remain in place until the recovery is both solid and reliable, and he's not concerned that inflation would breach the Treasury's 2% target and probably remain there for some time. By way of advanced guidance, he mentioned that any tapering of the support will happen well in advance of an interest rate hike. So widely this was welcomed by the markets, but sentiment is shifting, and the need to know what the Fed intends to do is really growing. With the unprecedented amounts of stimulus that's been injected into the US economy, the concern is that the inflation status could really easily run away from them. But with confirmation that the support is here to stay, the dollar pulled back and euro dollar touched a high of 119.85. It's hard to justify a break over 120 right now, but it does look like a possibility. And the ECB would probably tolerate the negative effect that would have on exports due to the dampening effect it would have on inflation. Probably do them a little bit of a favour in the short term. Right, that's it from me. Have a wonderful day. Do join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue. Yeah.